Welcome back. Miss Donna from Lost Closet 12, and I am a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And I had where did I go? The Red, White, and Blue. I went to the Red, White, and Blue, and they did not have a jewelry bag. I was so disappointed. But they did have a nice selection of shoes, and it was not overly crowded, so I shopped a little longer. Normally, if it's too crowded, I shop for as long as I can, and then I bounce, because if you're a thrifter, you know how sometimes thrift stores get, like, people will just take over your space. They'll move your shopping cart. They'll keep inching. They won't say, excuse me. So, it was a good day at the Red, White, and Blue. So, I got some shoes. And I feel like I did a really good job. The cashier even said that I got some really good shoes. So I was like, okay. So the tags were, red was 50% off, blue was 25, and white was 75. And we did find a couple white tags. Normally I'm not very successful. Maybe I got there on the right day. My hair is just a mess, but it's still a little wet too. That might be why. These are Asics. I think they're like size 9. I really like the green. Where am I? Oh, they're a size 8.5. They are green, and they have like a peachy little accent. The bottoms need a little bit of love, but nothing a little scrub brush won't take care of. And they need a lint roll on the inside. They're Asics gel. I don't know the style name. I really should maybe do some, get the exact style name and throw up a comp on some of these videos. But Asics do pretty well for me, and I really like the green. And I believe they are women's, size 40. 37. I think they're women's. I'm gonna have to double check. I overthink that, and I mess myself up sometimes. And they were 50% off of $19.99, and I'm gonna put that right there on my stand. Sorry for the shaking, because you're sitting on a stand, so I'm not looking down at you. And I found 2 pairs of these. These are Keen waterproof little walking boot. They are size 7, women's. They look, I mean, this one does have a scuff, but did I say Keen? They're Morel. I do that a lot. If you've watched any of my videos, I will say the wrong brand name. These are Morel. I don't know why I said Keen. Continuum, but yeah, they are in super good condition. I found both of these in the kids sections. They are my size. They're size 7. They look small. Yeah, 37.5. So I thought I would not buy a 37.5 for me, but they're size 7, and I got a same size, same style. They're waterproof, similar condition, but in gray and purple. And I was thinking about keeping these ones, but if it's the weather warrants this type of footwear, I'm likely to avoid it. So I'm not going to keep them. I'm going to sell it. I mean, unless if I have to go to work, or I have to go somewhere, like, then I will. But for the rare occasion, I'm gonna go. Oh, and I don't know, I think these, because the lady took the tags off, so I'm thinking they were white, and I think they were $7 or $8.99. So they underpriced these, probably because they thought they were kids' shoes, because they look small, but they're a women's size 7. Naote, if I'm pronouncing that right. These are, I tried these on. Made in Israel, size 38, large. These are a leather mule clog, black with a little bit of detail on the front. I'm going to get that right. And again, fantastic soles. They were 50% off of $10.99. And yeah, there was a little wear on the front there, if you can see that. But otherwise, excellent condition. These, when I slipped these on, they felt luxurious. I mean, the sole is suede or leather, whatever you want to say, and they're fantastic. These I'm disappointed. Just because Halloween's coming, I picked up, I have a pair that my husband found at the bins. Similar, but they were all black and they're closed toe. These are black floral. I did find the brand. It's just a cheapy brand, but I figured with the Halloween season coming up, someone might want a pair for their Halloween costume. And the lady, again, the tag was white. I didn't get it all off. You can still see it. The lady was trying to take the tag off, and then she says she went to get another tag. And I was like, oh, I can try while you finish scanning. She's like, no, and she pulled the shoes closer to her. So I was like, oh, maybe it's a policy. When she was pulling the tag, I don't know if I can show you, but the sole is coming up. I would have just said, hey, do you know the sole sock is coming up on these? No, she said nothing. She just went and scanned a different tag that was the same price and moved on. And then when I came home, I was trying to take the tag off. I think they were like $11.99. So 75% off $11.99. They need a lint roll. So, like, they were super cheap. I would have said, you know, I would have told the customer, hey, these are damaged. But she did not. I'm going to glue them back down. I'm going to disclose it. And someone's going to be rocking these with their Halloween costume, or maybe their everyday outfit. I'm not sure. It depends. But for that price, I'm like, I'm going to grab them. They're different. Even though, I don't know if they're so unique, if I found a pair at the bins and a pair at the Red, White, and Blue. So, maybe a bunch of people bought them and were like, these are cheap, I'm not wearing them. I don't know. These need a magic eraser. But I could not say no to little camo, high top. These are Vans. And I knew that. Like little kid shoes. And they are size 8.5 toddler. I mean, they're pretty decent on the inside too. I'm going to have to give them a Lysol wipe. But I do that anyway. And then these, if I can get my, on the heel, I'm not going to be able to show you. There's some fuzzies. I'm going to have to get that off. But otherwise, these are in fantastic condition. Little magic eraser. And I'm going to list these. So I don't know. I feel like I've been picking up a lot of kids' shoes lately. These I picked up on Style. These are just fab. They look like Eddie, E-D-D-E. That's spelled wrong, but that's what it says. And they are a size women's 9, and they're fantastic. They're chunky. They got the gold detail. They got the suede with, I don't know if it's, no, it's faux suede and faux leather. These looked purchased and not even worn. These were, it looks like 72B, but I think they were like $11.99. So they were only 25% off, but I'm going to, I think these will do well. Like, I should have looked up the style, but in fantastic condition like this. And like right now, like I start shopping for boots and stuff early before other people are shopping for them, because I feel like I get first dibs. You know, I'm sure other resellers buy boots in the summertime too, but I feel like when it's boot season, I can't find boots, so I try to grab them in the off season. This summer I did not do a lot of thrifting for winter shoes and stuff because, you know, I was preoccupied. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna focus now on getting as many boots and winter shoes as I can and see if it works out. These I picked up because the condition was great. These were $2.50. This tag does not want to come off. I understand why they use hard to remove tags, because people are shady. Oh, come on. Nope, you ripped. I got it. The sole sock needs a lint roll, but they're like little dressed up moccasin loafers with like some detail. I checked these to make sure, because they're like, did that come off in the bin? Yeah, these are going to be a redonate, because I did check. So they're going to be a redonate. We're missing the little beads there, which, unless if I check the same shoe twice. Yeah, so redonate. Well, I pulled these out of the bag and I put them in the bins. I'm going to see if that came off in transit. I mean, it's better to come off now than during storage, you know, and then they sell and then they're missing that. So, or maybe I'll just, the shoe itself is in great condition, but I probably won't list them. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. Sorry about that. I had a phone call that knocked my video away, so I don't even know who that was that called, but because it said scam likely, so probably someone I don't want to talk to. These, I kind of stopped picking up Sperry's, but I thought these were cute. They were just woven little slip-on Sperry top slider loafers. And I checked, yeah, they're size 7. They're my size, but I'm not going to keep them. They were $5, 50% off of $9.99. And they're in really, really, really good condition. There we go. And we're doing it this way here. And yeah, I just thought they were cute. They're not going to sell that fast because I feel like they're coming out of season, and by the time I get them up, it will be. These my husband found. These were 75% off of $24.99, which is more than what I generally pay. And these are also just Skechers too. They're size 13, but they are in really good condition. They're lightweight. They're maroon, and they're size 13 men's. Skechers Air Cold Memory Foam. I mean, Skechers is not one that I would be like, run out and get it. It sells super well. But they do sell, not for a premium, and they don't fly off the shelf. But the size and the style, I know that the larger shoe sizes, you can get a little more money for it. But I don't think they don't sell super fast. I mean, some resellers sell larger shoe sizes super fast, but they probably have more larger shoe sizes, so they probably sell more. I don't come across like size 13, 14, 15 very often, and when I do, it's generally at the bins, and they're generally destroyed. So Yeah, these ones were 50% off of $14.99. These are just Clark's. They're a comfort shoe. Took that off without looking. I think I just said $14.99. 50% off of $14.99. I'll show you the tag in 1 second. And they're just slip-on comfort and excellent condition. So I'll probably be able to get like 20 and 24 bucks for these. So I mean, I did pay up a little bit, but if I can find shoes where I don't even have to give them a lint roll, I might pay a little more for them. So, and what size are you guys? It's a nice fall color too. I think it'll do well. Size 11. They are women's size 11. So that's a little larger size. And these, new with tags. I think I paid up for these two. These are Crocs. No, I did not. Yep. 75% off is $24.99. And here's the other tag that I did not show you. I don't know why it's important, but that's $14.99. And these are a large size too. I can't see that. It looks like M14, but yeah, they're size 14, new with tags. So they're just slip-on loafers, lightweight canvas. I like them. They're nice. I've never picked up. I found this style Croc before. I've always left them. They were either overpriced or too damaged to resell. So that's like the first time I'm selling that style Crocs. The other rubber shoes, I pick them up in kids. I sell them cheap. They don't, unless if there's something special about them, they don't sell as fast for me as they used to. I love, love, love the color on these. These are Rika. They were 50% off of $14.99. So again, $7 or $7.50. They need a little love on the bottom. I love, they're just like, they're not teal, they're not blue, they're not green, they're maybe teal blue or something. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can find look up the color code and see if I can find the actual color name. So I like this color. It's very nice. And they are size 9.5 W. They're clean on the inside. Very little scuffing on the uppers. I mean, just a spritz and a scrub brush on the bottom should be good. And that's it. So, that's not it for the haul. That's it for the shoes. I got 17 pairs. I never told you. I got 17 pairs of shoes. I did not write down my total, but I got a few things for me too. It wasn't all reselling stuff. I got a glass dish. It's blue and it looks like cut glass, but it's really pressed. It's more modern, but it's so beautiful. And it's oven safe, but you know, I'm not gonna put it in the oven. $144. That dish was 75% off of $1.99. And then I got 2 packs of cat toys, which were $1.99 pack. So, I mean, come on. Like, I go buy them toys and they're like, the cheapest ones I can find are like $6 and $7. But well, anyway, back on track, the shoes were $8 and, I'm lying to you, $5.84 a pair. So that would be a lot for the little, what do you call them, Vans, the camo ones. I wouldn't pay $5, but that's my average, and they were probably marked like $3.99 or $4.99. I don't know. These are Michael Kors. These are white. They had a lot of white shoes. What is that? There's sticker residue. I got it. It's coming right off. Sticker residue. So these again were $7. I hate it when the Red White, all thrift stores do it. I'm gonna have to take these apart. But you see how they put the sticker right on the gold foil? And you know, sometimes when you take that sticker off, if you're not careful, it will damage the product. Now, if you're doing that for a living, I feel like, there's somewhere on the tongue of the shoe. These shoes do not, can I get this all the way out? No, they just don't want to open up. But if you can see, there's a, you probably can't. There's a little, it's not really peeling, it's just cracked. So I'm going to have to remember to take a photo of that and see if I can get this sticker off. There we go. I just got really upset about where the location of the sticker, but no damage there on that, because I feel like some people might not want to buy a pair of Michael Kors with damage like that. But so these are going to go a little bit cheaper, I feel like, because of the cracking, I guess, from where they tie their shoes and tighten it up. And there's some creasing on the sides, but and a tiny bit of wear on the gold detail, and then they have Michael Kors on the side. So I didn't comp these. Michael Kors is a good brand. Some things sell for a lot, some things do not. There's sticker residue all in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a, like maybe a paper towel or a small cloth. I'm going to get warm water or hot water and just put it on top there, let it sit there for a few minutes without soaking the inside of the shoe. And it should peel off okay. If not, I'll list it with the sticker residue and just disclose it. Yeah, this shoe doesn't have that peeling, just this one. I try to be very thorough when I look over my things I'm thrifting for resale, but as it is, I still miss stuff, so we're going to carry right along. These are coal hand. They need a scrub on the bottom. This is also a larger size. Size 13. So I know with shipping going up, buying heavier shoes to resell, I'm going to try to come up with some type of solution, like, so my buyers don't have to pay all of that, and I'm not eating the entire cost. Like, I would just calculate the shipping. You know, I would be like, you know, oh, it's going to cost me between 10 and 12 bucks to ship. I live in New Jersey, and for some reason, a lot of my buyers are California, Washington State, Texas. You know, they are all the way on the other side of the country, Idaho. So if I do free shipping, I'm not comfortable doing that, and I'm probably not going to do that. So maybe eBay can be like, let someone, like, make an option so you can split the shipping cost, or you know, I think there is a way you can give them a discount, but it's all or nothing is the way I understood it. So I'm not inclined to do that either. Like that you can give them your shipping discount. I don't know. But these are $0 There's a few pet hairs on the inside. They're leather. They're nice. I'm just gonna probably wipe them off and give them a lint roll and list these guys up. I really need, like, I hate to say, like, I know in what I think I'm gonna list these for and what, but sometimes I'm wrong. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I'll get $10 for that, and then I comp it or find something special about it, and it's like a $30 item. And sometimes I'm thinking I'm gonna get $30 for something, and it's a $10 item. So I don't want, if you're new and you're watching this, new to reselling, you're watching this video, I don't want you to be like, oh, Cohan boots, they sell for like $35-$40. I'd probably start these at 35. If comps say more, then, you know, I'll go up from there. But what they actually sell for, sometimes you don't know. Like, if I have something for a year, as long as I'm making money on it, I'm gonna get rid of it. I just ran a sale for like, I don't know, it was like 2 days, something like that, 2 days, and it started at 75% off of my oldest items, and I worked my way up to like 15-20% off of my newer items. So yeah, you gotta keep things moving. Like, I'd rather sell it cheaper than redonate it. You know, as long as I'm making a little bit of money, I'm okay. These are not, I thought they were Vans when I spied them, but they're not. They're just Wonder Nation kids. Again, in practically unused condition. They are a size 4, and they just need a lint roll. Like, see, I guess because thrift stores get dirty. And last but not least, I like these boots, if I can get them. No, these are Earth Origins, which is a brand that does well for me. Leather upper, balance, Mallory. They're size 10. They are just like a slouchy boot. They're with like a kind of a square toe, but not super square. I'm going to rate it as square. And then there's the buckle detail. This leather is so soft. And they're the bottoms. So these are, I don't know what keywords I would use for this. Probably maybe boho. They're like a maroon color too, which is unique. You don't see that color a lot. I might use boho. I might use teacher, slouchy, leather, of course. But these are nice. If they were my size, I know I say it all the time. Oh, I want to keep it, but they are super nice. So let me know what your favorite pair of shoes were, and if you would have picked it up, and if you would not have picked it up, and why. Leave that down in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, or even share with somebody if you want. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. These videos on my thrift haul videos generally come out on Mondays around 6 o'clock. So yeah, I'll see you next week, hopefully. And I almost forgot. I'm back. I almost forgot. I did pick up, I really don't know how well these are going to do, but the comps are saying they sell for about $25 a pack. These were, I think, $5 or $6. Where are we? 4 at $5.99. So they were $6. So I figured I'd take a chance. I don't generally pay up, but I thought I picked up 2 medium and 2 large. But these are Hanes tagless, soft and breathable comfort flex waistband, no gap fly boxer shorts. And I did look them up, and they were going for about $25 a pack. So I was like, yeah, I can do that because they're new and they're wrapped. You don't have to measure them. I'm not going to steam them. Just take a picture and that's it. And then a pack of mediums. They had other ones, but they got ripped open, and I'm like, I don't want to. I'm not going to do that. Like, I don't know Hanes underwear, boxers, or whatever well enough to take that chance. So I got 4 of these, and these were marked $3.99. I think I accidentally picked them up. They are a night before Christmas socks. The tag is ripped, but they're brand stinking new. So I'm not going to wear those. I will list those. And then my husband grabbed this bag of toys for $2.99. This one made me laugh. And it makes me laugh again. So there's some rattles that's probably going to get lotted up and sold cheap. And then there's these 2. They're not even branded, I don't think. So these might get redonated. They look like they would be Disney Nemo, but I don't think that they are because the bottoms are not marked Disney. And when he grabbed it for these 2 items, he said that they were comping well. I did not take the time yet to look it up. There was that little girl, and then this one. He says they're anime. I don't know. Sometimes he gets overly excited. Sometimes he's right. So I'm like, for $3, why not, right? So I'll get an education. So now that is officially it. The toys cost me about, if I were to break that up, 1, 2, 3, $1 a pop, and these were $5. And then if you take the clothing, you do the $5, and so it's just under $5. That's how I generally do. I do my average cost per category, if you will, because it's not fair to compare your dollar toys to your $5, $6 shoes. That's giving you an inaccurate number of your cost of good on that item and how much you made on it. So yeah, until next time, I'll see you next Monday. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and give me a follow or share it to somebody. Let me know what your favorite item was, or if you have any experience with Hanes products. So yeah, have a good weekend. Bye bye.